Welcome, fellow Biafrans. Thank you for joining us on this very platform, wherever you are joining from. I appreciate you for being part of this very platform. Please like and share the video to family and friends. Share to your neighbors. Share to those who are close to you. Make sure that this very information gets across to everyone that needs to hear us. I welcome you once again, and today is a new day. We are bringing a message for you. A video we are about to play is going to teach you a lot about Nigeria. You know, we have been saying that Nigeria is in retrogression. Nigeria will never progress, and Nigeria will never get better, no matter how you try. What you see in Nigeria is that whenever a new government comes, it becomes worse than the previous one. The only solution has always been the disintegration of Nigeria, but the people in Nigeria have failed to embrace this. But the Biafran people have taken it upon themselves to see that this ends. I am going to share with you a very important video. Pay attention to this video on what transpired during the time of Abacha compared to what is happening now. Then you will understand that Nigeria will never survive. This video I'm about to play is going to open your eyes to so many things in that contraption called Nigeria, and it will make you to understand when we say Nigeria is irredeemable. This is it. Just watch the video carefully from the beginning to the end. You are going to understand a lot of things. I don't need to preach much. Listen to people who are there, who saw it all, and finally, they are speaking out. Let's listen and watch together. Let's watch.
I, a member of this house, collect basic salary of 2.5 per month, furniture allowance 7.5 million per month, newspaper allowance 1.2 million per month, wardrobe allowance 621,000 per month, recess allowance 248,000 per month, accommodation allowance 4.9 million per month, utility allowance 828,000 per month, personal assistant allowance 621,000 per month.
Yes, I want to believe that you all heard what this lawmaker said. All right, so let's do the math together. So he said his salary per month is 2.5 million naira. All right, so when you multiply 2.5 million naira by 12, that is 30 million naira. Okay, this is what he earns in 1 year. This is what a Nigerian lawmaker earns in 1 year. Then furniture allowance is 7,500,000 naira per month. That is, they ought to be changing their furnitures every month. Okay, when you multiply 7,500,000 by 12, you get 90 million naira. This is what they earn in 1 year for furniture. Then newspaper allowance is 1.2 million. All right. Yes, newspaper allowance, every month, they are being given 1.2 million. So when you multiply 1.2 million naira by 12, you get 14,400,000. This is what a lawmaker in Nigeria earns every year for newspaper, you know, as newspaper allowance. Then we have wardrobe. Wardrobe allowance is 621,000. All right? 621,000 multiplied by 12 is 7,452,000 naira. Okay, so every month a lawmaker in Nigeria is giving 621,000, you know, for wardrobe. Then we have recess allowance, you know, 248,000. So when you multiply 248,000 by 12, you have 2,936,000 naira. So a lawmaker in Nigeria is being given 2,936,000 naira as recess allowance. Okay, we have accommodation. Every month, a lawmaker in Nigeria is being given 4,900,000 naira for accommodation. That is, every month, they ought to pack out from their house and move to a new house. Then when you multiply 4,900,000 by 12, you get 58,800,000 naira. Okay, so a lawmaker in Nigeria earns 58,800,000 naira as accommodation allowance. Then we have utility. Utility here is 828,000 naira. When you multiply 828,000 naira by 12, you have 9,936,000 naira. Okay, so every month, a lawmaker in Nigeria is given 828,000 naira for utility. Then we have a personal assistance allowance. That one is 621,000 naira. Multiplied by 12, you have 7,452,000 naira. So when you total all this figure, you see that a lawmaker in Nigeria earns annually, the total figure a lawmaker in Nigeria earns annually is 221,016,000 naira. So annually, a lawmaker in Nigeria earns 221,016,000 naira. When you multiply by 4, it is 884,064,000 naira. But these are people that can.
And we are in a mess. The crude oil now that they control, they will control our electricity, they control everything, they control our government. Now, it comes to getting a share of the crude oil so that he can refine it. They say no. If he's buying it in Nigeria, he need to pay $6 more. $6 more than will have been bought. Yes, that is the price they sell it at, even international rate. He should pay $6 more. Why? Because it's going to be sold in Nigeria and they want him to sell the end product in a very expensive amount, because you can't buy the crude at an expensive amount and go and sell it at the going rate. And the killing of Sani Abacha, that they said has stolen money and hidden it in Europe and America. We say, okay, now that Abacha is dead, where is the money? Nobody has seen any money. They only killed that man. They blackmail him, call him a demon, a dictator, to kill him, so that the refinery that he's stubbornly not allowing to be shut down. All the refinery between Abdul Salam Abubakar and Obasanjo were all shut down. Nigerians were importing this petrol. So NNPC that used to get some share of the crude oil to be refined into petrol to be sold to Nigerians within Nigeria, that can be cushioned from the dollar effect, so that the currency of Nigeria will be able to stand on her feet. The naira, they succeeded in closing it down. So Nigeria now export all the crude oil and import petrol. Job lost, revenue lost, everything lost. Powerful national corporations. Destiny standing. The money is sunk there. You can't get it back. Banks have borrowed, lent him the money. Now he's in trouble. Either he import the oil from outside, if he's lucky to be able to go to Russia, and the West are fighting with Russia, so he can't bring crude oil from Russia. They are fighting seriously. Yeah, Europe and Americans are fighting with Russia. We West Africans shouldn't buy anything from Russia. And when you then go to America, why do you have to travel to America to go and buy crude oil when there's crude oil available in the Nigerian soil? So there's a problem. There is a problem. And the problem is Dangote will not be able to pay back his debt if he's not able to get the crude oil to run. And Nigerian government cannot be involved because it's a private sector business. Now we are in trouble. This, we said, is the reason why we talk about ECOWAS parliament reform. ECOWAS, because we want the laws of ECOWAS parliament to be like the law of Ghana, to be made like the way Ghanaian laws are made. We want the laws of ECOWAS to be made the way the law of Nigeria is made, the law of Senegal, the law of Mali, so that we can have a working law. And why do we need this law? We need this law because, see, we call them multinational corporations. They work by what they call it international standard. It's just like dollar itself. That's what people think democracy and America and dollar are the same. They are the same. So when we are talking about democracy, you can see as anytime America say do democracy, their version of democracy, the way they want us to do it, then we are telling us to accept and adopt the dollar. That is all they are saying. Their version, their way of doing things that work for them. Some of course are good, some are not going to work for us. We should be able to decide what to do. So the so-called multinational corporations in West Africa are there, stronger than any country, 15, anyone, and we are. So what is colonization? Colonization is a direct rule. That is, in other words, the laws that govern a people is made directly by the colonizer. In other words, the laws are made, and possibly the enforcers of the laws are also from the land of the colonizer directly. They give instruction, and be obeyed. That's colonization. New colonization, in other words, with colonization, the indigenous people or the people who are to obey the law have no say in how the law is made, totally no say. New colonization is a system where the laws are made from outside indirectly, and if those who are to obey the law have anything to do with the law, that also will be indirectly. This is why in ECOWAS Parliament we are not directly allowed to vote for the members of our ECOWAS Parliament, and we say no to that. If we want all the multinational corporations that will be owned by West Africans, or all industries that will be owned by West Africans, to be able to be competitive with the rest of the world, everyone, and they must be ready to obey the ECOWAS law, and therefore the people of ECOWAS directly, the electorate directly, as they do in all elections, must vote directly for the members of ECOWAS Parliament. We don't have a choice now. Now we can all see. If Dangote comes down, all of us go down. Dangote is one. We want more of his time. But now,
thank you so much for watching the program. I appreciate you for your patience to watch from beginning to end. I hope you have learned a lot from this very program that I just played, this video. Please like and share the video. Share to all platforms. After sharing the video, now you can go to the comment section and put down your comments. Whatever suggestions, contributions you have to make, what do you think about the video I just played? Go to the comment section and put your comment. I will go through the comment section, and I bet you I am learning a lot from there, and you can equally learn from there. Let us share our experience on that comment section. Thank you so much, and stay blessed. Don't forget to share, and we continue to bless you as you share. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move.